pip, pop, poppin', super body rockin'. You get a volcano. You get a volcano. And you get a volcano. Everyone gets a volcano today. And some unlucky couple got a grenade with their volcano. A possible grenade. Anyway, you know that Mauna Loa in Hawaii has been erupting for about a week. The volcano in Indonesia is super duper erupting with extra lightning, in case you thought the volcanoes were getting too boring. So this has happened today. The Stromboli volcano in Italy is super pyroclastically freaking out today. Sakurajima volcano in Japan is freaking out today. And Popocatépetl in Mexico is super kind of freaking out today. And this is a reminder, please stay off the lava. Hey, I'm in a bad mood, but lucky for you, I am so much fun when I'm in a bad mood. Hey, let me take this time out to say super duper thank you to everyone who has contributed to my THORnews end of the year December fundraiser, which will be going on throughout the whole month. If you want to contribute, I got a PayPal, Venmo, CashApp, and Patron. Nothing but love for y'all, and I might even go get a P.O. box this week. But please let me say super duper absolute thank you to Asteroid Fight Club, Matthew, Patrick, Computer Social Impact Research Institute, Alexis, Lauren, Glenda, Arnica, Marlita, Brian, and Mary. Mary, thank you all very super duper much. You guys are amazing. It's already Christmas in Washington. Well, I mean, it's just snowing. I'm being a bit dramatic today, but who doesn't love a good volcano winter? And with tons of volcanoes popping off, yeah, I would expect wild weather and earthquake and volcano and weird weather events through the month, through the end of the year, you know, like the grand finale of 2022, shall we say. See, when the sun acts weird, earth weather acts weird, and people kind of lose their minds. The sun is starting to wake up again, but I heard a rumor that someone hid the grand solar minimum in Hunter Biden's laptop and that the mainstream media is suppressing it. So, believe whatever you want to believe. But, yeah. Yay, free speech. Everybody's allowed to believe whatever they want to believe, whenever, wherever, all the time, even if it's never any fun and not funny. Do you want a tornado-proof home that's shaped like a Hershey's Kiss? Well, we might have just the thing for you that Jacques Fresco designed back in the 90s, but people ignored him. All right. You'd think our disaster preparedness would be better by now, but it's not. Hey, which one of you dipshits want to talk about political gossip 2 years away from the election? I'm sure there's somebody out there. All right. Yeah, but prepare for wild weather. And I think I'm in a bad mood for lack of affection. So now would be a good time to punch at me if you're a hater. You know what I'm saying? I have a weak spot right now. It is a lack of affection. Hey, can you believe I've been doing this for 10 years? Like, and regardless, like no politics, no left, no right, just basically like, all right, here's what I can do to provide you the weather. And remind you to play defense, remind you to stay cool and prevent World War III and avoid the collapse of civilization. Yay. And so let me say again, let's try. I mean, maybe it is the end of the world, you know? I'm trying to finish up my edited Christmas of Doom with the best Christmas ever series video. But I'm just saying, like, now is the time to do what you can to enjoy life, have fun with your friends, your family. Because you never know how much time we have on the planet. And I would say people have been dropping like flies the last few years. You know, and everybody seems to know the reason that everybody else is dying, which is fine. But that is neither fun nor funny nor sparks joy for me right now to discuss. Yeah, dude, And then another thing that I think is hilarious, like there are people on the Twitter going, hey, you may think that volcano activity has increased, but modern science would tell us that volcano activity has been the exact same normal every day since you've been alive. And I'm like, what? I mean, they can count like every filbert of carbon in the air, but somehow they can't count all the volcanoes on Earth and monitor all the activity. Anyway, I'm just saying, from my personal opinion, since we have free speech, yeah, volcano activity has absolutely increased, especially with all the gas giants on the same side. You know what I'm saying? I know, but you're allowed to have your own opinion. Usually I'm funnier. You're going to have to bear with me today. And we'll notice the increase in volcanic activity comes, because Earth's been traveling around in orbit past Saturn, past Neptune, past Jupiter, all gas giants. And is now getting to the top of the spectrum by Uranus and Eris. So over here is where we're seeing the volcano action kind of freaking out. And we've seen quite a bit of larger earthquakes lately. So this little run from here to here will definitely be, the rest of the month is definitely going to be interesting. And then Mars is grinding across Mercury, retrograde Mars, too close to Earth, grinding across Mercury and Venus and Sagittarius, helping to make me grumpy. And then models are starting to hint that this year could be that year where you just get wave after wave after wave of nor'easters again this year. But nobody knows for sure. This is pyroclastic flow, which is like gray lava that's actually hotter than the orange, bright, fluorescent lava that is more photogenic, especially at night. Who is ready for flood situations in this area over the next week and possibly in these areas? We had another solar flare. For a while there, they were like, oh my God, the Sakurajima volcano eruption could cause a tsunami. And they're like, nope, don't worry. Tsunami alarm has been called off. There was a 5.7 earthquake in Gabon, which isn't that noteworthy. I just really like saying, Gabon? One moment, please. I'm going to be acting all sketchy and bitchy and moany and whiny and complainy. Probably through the 7th. Maybe the 8th and the 9th. Because, check this out. The moon is going to actually occult and cross over Mars. So you'll be able to see Mars in the sky. And then you'll be able to see the moon go over Mars. And then you'll be able to see Mars again as the moon exits, covering over Mars. Which is pretty fascinating. So, yeah, I'm expecting a weird, tense, people being angry, arguing about dumb shit stuff around that area. Although some people will be awesome and manage to have a good time. Probably. So do your best to live it up and enjoy life. We could all die any day now. You could die today. You could die tomorrow. You could die this week. You could die before Christmas. Or you could have to go to a funeral. But what's even worse to me now is the thought of living for 10 more years without any affection. That would be horrible, in my opinion. All right, sorry. Everybody gets a volcano. God bless everyone. And thank you for participating in today's Grumpy Fundraiser announcement. I love y'all. God bless everyone. Stay cool. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Talk to you soon.